Welcome to any meeting. Your line is now unmuted. Your line is now muted.
Yo, is it streaming to Twitch? What up? What's up, everybody? Let me turn on this music. I'm gonna go over it quick, simple. I gotta get ready. You know, the news is coming out, so I gotta get ready for the news. But I'm gonna break down the simple disciplines, simple concepts. I appreciate you guys for all being on here. Appreciate you guys 100%. I want to be able to break this down as simple as I could break it down, so that way you guys could understand. For all you guys that's out there right now that actually trade, I'm gonna give you my chart analysis right now for, you know, the news that's about to happen. Like I said, this is a biased opinion. It could happen the other way, or it could happen this way. I'm just letting you know this is what I'm looking for. If it doesn't happen, well, guess what? It's the Forex markets and we adapt, right? So I'm going to share my desktop. All right, so check it. As you guys can see right now, this is Aussie AUD USD. What I'm trying to see is what's going to happen once the news comes out in approximately 28 minutes. If it pushes down to the zone of the confluence, I'll be able to see that it hits 1, 2, 3, 4 times, comes down into the zone, hits the 78.6. See what happens. Also is in a demand zone, and then hopefully I can get in some entries, and then it'll just take off. That's my biased opinion. Your AUD is coming up to a strong daily zone. So I drew a zone where it hit once, hit twice. I'm going to see if it pushes up. If it pushes all the way up, I'm going to take it for a sell and then drop it. Now, like I said, this is not a signal. This is just my chart analysis. This is a biased opinion. It could go the opposite way. It could go your way. It could go, I don't know. It's just this is what I just have drawn up. But now what I'm going to do real quick, because we're going to keep this short, simple, and sweet, straight to the point, so you guys understand how to trade, how the power of 30 to 50 pips a day, that's $300 to $500 a day on a standard. I'm just going to go straight to the point. All right, check it. First thing I do, clear everything. Go on the 1 hour. Now, what you want to do is you want to get these session breaks. What these session breaks mean is that is when the new market day opens and the market day closes. All right? Right click, or if you have a Mac, double click or 2-finger click, and you click session breaks. Oh, see that how it came off? You come here and you click session breaks until you see it come on. Now, what I do normally, so that way people can see like what's going on and like why I take certain trades, is I don't trade until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Which is central. This is all central time, by the way. So you guys are wondering what time it is? Central time. If you want to go into GMT time, I'm literally prepared to trade around 9 to like 9 GMT pretty much, in between those times. Now, what I do is I wait literally for the market to open, and it does. Even then, while everybody's looking at the charts, I don't touch it. Once it hits around, well, this is around like, if I see that the market is coming down, I look to the left and I see if there's any zones there in that area. I click the little box on the left. I draw this zone. The way I draw a zone is from the previous candle to the breakout candle. It's right there. It's a little small zone. Cool. So like I said, market comes, hit, and you could have taken this trade. I actually, right here, I wouldn't have traded at this time because it's around 10 o'clock. So mind you, take that back. Market opens, you start seeing it. It comes up. This is around midnight. Around midnight, I'm looking to see where it's going. If I see it going up, I'm going to look to my left to see if there's any areas where market reversed. Well, if I look to my left, you would have seen that there's a zone literally right here. This whole thing is a zone. It came into that zone. It touched. This happened around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I would have looked, made an easy second leg of an M. I would have waited to that time. So it came up once. I would have waited, came up for a second retest. I would have taken this trade. And then you had the potential of collecting your 30 pips and also collecting your 175 pips. The reason why I say that is for you guys to twin trade. Now, twin trade gets the greed effect out of you, but also allows you to see if it's going to be a long-term trade. So the way you do that is you just pretty much do 2 orders, right? You do 2 orders, same lot sizes. You allow one to catch 30 pips, and you change the other one, stop loss, to break even, and then you trail it. All right, so yeah, so that's pretty much how I trade in a sense. I'm gonna bring up another chart so you can see randomly another chart. Let's click all right. Also, I'm letting you guys know that usually I'll be on here a lot longer, but I'm just getting ready for the news. Once I get ready for the news, I'm gonna trade the news. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you examples in multiple locations. The reason why I bring this one up is because it's so simple. I saw that the market opened. The market opens, you see it coming up. This is around 11 o'clock at night. I want to see, is there any zones to my left? I see it coming up. I'm looking for a zone that's up, which is right here. Damn, I forgot to, hold up guys. I didn't even look at the chat. I'm so sorry. Sorry guys, I didn't have the chat pulled up, so I'm not able to answer any questions and stuff like that. Wait, is this the chat? No, it's not the chat. Let me see. Right, hold on. Having technical difficulties. Twitch. I know I had the chat pulled up. Right here. I forget. I can't figure out the chat right now, so I don't know. Hold on. Let me have Jordan send me the chat thing while I still explain. All right. Hold on, guys. Yo. How'd I get to the chat again? Okay, I got it. All right, bet. Hey, is everything on? Okay, you guys could hear me and everything, right? Okay, that's cool. All right, peace. All right, guys, I got the chat pulled up, so a lot easier to explain now. No, I'm just letting you know how I draw my zones, okay? So this is how I draw my zones. Market reversed in this area. When market reversed, what I did was I drew it from the previous candle's wick to the breakout candle. Drops all the way down, comes all the way up. Market opens, I would have waited, I would have waited, I would have waited, I would have waited, and I saw that was coming up. I'm going to see what happens in this zone right here. So I see what happens in the zone right here. I go in the 15-minute, I wait for a second retest. As you can see, it did do that. Came up once, came back down. I would have waited. If I saw this wick, I would have waited. It closed, I would have took the trade. You could collect it your quick 30 pips and then twin traded and collect a potential of 165 pips. Sweet. All right. Let's look at another example. So yesterday, if people wanted to make money yesterday, that's all that they would have done. So remember I said it's in between those times of 9 to freaking, what's it? No, 10 to 19 GMT. But sometimes moves happen at 9 GMT. So no matter what, you just look to see what zones it respects. You know what I'm saying? So if it's coming down here, I see the market coming down here. All of a sudden, this is midnight. I see it coming back down. If it's coming back down, all I'm doing is looking for the zone. I see that there's a zone right here. It comes in that zone. I look for a trade. I could have taken a trade. If I wanted to trade it around that 1 or 2 o'clock time frame, I would have waited. I would have seen, look, first test, second test, you could have taken it. No matter what, even if you still took this trade, you still could have collected your 30 pips, changed your stop loss to break even. But guess what? This is how you would have known that you could have took the opposite end of the trade. It starts coming up. It starts coming up. As you can see, this is another time I want to trade, right? Like during New York, right? So you can see right here, there's another zone. So the way I trade is I would have waited to see what happened. It's coming up. When coming down, I would have drew the zone out. I would have bought, collected my 30 pips, whatever. As soon as you coming to the zone, I want to see what it does here. So I go over here. I would have looked. Give me the first test, first leg of M, or double top, whatever you want to call it. Comes up again, tests again, and then it drops. That's how you could have gotten on that sell. It's all about responding to the markets, not reacting. Reacting is based off emotion. And you still could have collected like an 88 pips. Collected your 30 pips and then collected your 88 pips. All right. I'm going to show you guys 2 more examples, and I'm going to break down again the simple concept behind it and show you how simple it is in these markets where you could have taken these trades. See what I'm saying? Let's pick a random one. All right, so GU. I'm going to show you how there's all these examples for all these different areas. I'm going to just pretty much do this. Actually, forget that. I'm just going to do arrows. Where's these arrows at? Where's these arrows at? I don't like that arrow. Hold on. So where is it at? Where's it at? This is text. There you go. All right. So right here in this area, I would have waited. I saw that the market was coming down. This is around midnight. I see it coming down still. I'm looking to my left. Is there any zone to my left? Is there any zone to my left? Yes, there's a zone right here. It literally came to the zone perfectly. Touched it. And you could have taken the trade. Wait for a double retest. Take the trade. Same thing here. it starts coming all the way down. Is there any zone to my left that is coming down to? Is there any zone at all, right? So check this out. It's still coming down. You look to your left. You see how on this cursor, you can see like crosshairs and you can see like lines and stuff like that. Horizontal lines and vertical lines. Well, if it was coming down, I would have looked to my left. Market's still reversed right here. So there's still a little mini zone like right there. And it hit it perfectly. Look at that. Hit it perfectly. Hit that zone perfectly, came in, bounced, and you could have taken your trade. You could have twin traded it. You could have collected your 30 pips and had the potential of even making 337 pips if you wanted to. Same thing here. Market open. I waited for it to drop down to see if it's respecting anything. I look to my left. I see that there's a zone right here. Boom. Came into that zone. Right? You could take you could have taken your trade here, and then you could have collected your 30 pips and then even more. Another example. You look to your left here. You see to the left. You see if there's anything at all where market reversed. Well, there's a zone right here. It literally came into the zone, and you could have taken the trade. Came back into the zone again, and you could have taken the trade again. Crazy. All right. This is the simple concept of how I trade pretty much. This is a moving market. This is a moving market, so it's all live. You know what I'm saying? This is all live. Now, how many pips I go for? Just like I said, I'll collect my 30 pips. So on a standard, that's my 300 for the day. And for my other order, pretty much I'll just let that run. And then I keep trailing my stops, so I keep locking in profits. So no matter what happens, even when I take trades and I see it go 15 to 20 pips in profit, I change my stop loss to like a 1 or 2 pip stop profit. Make it look super easy. I'm not getting as easy as you explained. All right, so I'm going to break this down again. So, say for instance right here, this is a new day, right? Market opens, right? New day. And you see drop, 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 drop. For me, what I do is I wait, and around like maybe midnight, I look to see what area it's going. Damn, my foot's asleep. Oh, so I see that it's coming down. I look to my left, and I look for entries around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Like I'm looking to see what happens during those time frames. I see it coming down. I look to my left. I draw a zone. I take the entry. Right? The next day, I see it coming down. I look at what time it's about to happen. I see this is around like 1 or 2 o'clock. I look to my left. There's a zone here. I would have taken my entry and taken that trade. Right here, I saw the market open again. I would have waited. Saw it coming down. I look to my left. I see a zone there. I see that it respects the zone. I would have taken my trade and would have made the profit. Market opens up. I would have waited. Next thing you know, this is around like midnight. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm looking to my left. Is there a zone? Yes, there's a zone. I would have taken the trade right there, collected my profit. Now, this is the beauty. This is where it starts. So if this comes down, no matter what, I still caught 46 pips. So if I caught 30 pips and I twin traded it, I trailed my stop, would have came up and hit it. But guess what happened? Around the right time I won a trade, it came and respected that zone again. So you could have taken the trade again. You could have got double profits. I hope this makes sense to you guys. How did you learn to practice this strategy? It was all from back testing. Really, I wanted to find a way where I could just like, you know what, I just want to make my quick money and that's it. There's no way that I should be looking at the charts all freaking night. I should be able to trade and just, it should be easy. So if I learn how to, find out when the times happen, which I did learn from a couple key mentors, I learned from people from Forever and Profit. I learned from Ryan. I learned from Q from Wall Street Academy. I learned from Chris Terry. I learned from a bunch of people, and I applied a lot of the stuff that they taught. And I just found a way where I could just trade during these times and, just draw these zones and keep it simple so that way my charts aren't looking all crazy. It's just a lot easier for me to have a balanced lifestyle where I could actually be healthy, where I could actually focus on the people that I love, where I could focus on all these different types of things. And, yeah, pretty much. I'm going to be on here for 2 minutes. I'm going to talk about the site. What did you back test on? How did you label your zones? All right, hold up. All right, so the whole point of this whole trading style is for you guys to maximize your time and put less time on the charts, but also be able to, do the education and know what to do and what to draw. If you could just find what times when to trade, when to get in, and when to get out, and what to look for, that was a simple concept that I wanted to figure out as well, so that way I could just trade and make that type of money, which I was able to do that. So like with this type of style of trading, it's a lot more simple. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I just wanted to make it simple for everybody so that way people, okay, so the zones, where I draw zones is where market reversed. Wait, or when certain market opens? No, so, okay. Here, I'm going to break it down to the T, right? Check this out. Around the time of like 7, this is all central time, 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'll look at the charts a little bit. All right, whatever. Then around midnight, I'll look to see where it's going. If it's going up, I see if there's a zone to my left, and I draw the zone. If it's going down, I'll see if there's a zone to my left that is going down to. Once I see it hit that zone, I wait for a double retest in that zone, and I take the trade. I'll repeat that again. 7, 8 o'clock, I'll look at the charts. This is central time. I'll see, okay, cool. Around 11, 12 o'clock at night, like midnight, right? I'll see if it's going up, or I'll see if it's going down. No matter wherever price is going, I'm going to see if there's a zone in that area. If I see there's a zone down there, okay, it's going to this zone. If I see there's a zone up there, I see it's going up there. Whatever zone that it hits, I wait for a double retest, which is a second leg M or W, a double top or double bottom. I wait for a confirmation, and then I take the trade, and that's it. That's as simple as I could break it down. No, instant execution. All right, twin trades. You're just taking the same trade twice. So you put one order, say if you're doing a 20 cent, all right, well, I'm going to do another 20 cent. It's just double, it's just double trading. So you collect 30 pips off one, and you change the other stop loss to stop profit on the second one. I suggest you watch these videos and these breakdowns. That's what I suggest, and also to watch other stuff too. I don't do limit orders. I do instant execution, and then I just all right, guys. Well, what I'm going to do now is pretty much I'm about to get ready for the news. I showed you guys my analysis for that to see if it happens. If it does, then good. If it doesn't, all right, so to draw a zone is where a marker reverses. Wherever the marker reverses is from the previous candle's wick to the breakout candle, which the breakout candle means wherever direction it's going to. This stuff will be recorded. I'm about to get ready for the news. I appreciate you guys 100%. Tomorrow I'll be on a little bit longer, probably for like 45 minutes, but I'm getting ready for the news. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, DFW Trade House, Rick, and all of them. I appreciate you guys 100%. And let's go. Let's trade.